What's going on, everybody? My name's gregandcin and welcome back to the Budget Geek Lifestyle. And if you're anything like me, you have a whole bunch of games, but they're everywhere. You got them on Steam, you got them on the Twitch launcher, GOG, Origin, all these other places, and you even have physical games. Shut up, phone. Look at all these games. We got Spider-Man, we got Dave Mirra's BMX, we got that one 50-cent game. Like, some of these games I don't even want to finish. But we just got a whole bunch of games, and it's hard to keep track of all of them, and I really don't want to have to deal with something like an Excel spreadsheet. So I went online and I tried to find a couple websites, and over the next couple weeks we're going to be taking a look at 3 different websites, comparing their feature set, and we'll see if one is right for you and me, because I want to just find one that I can use, that I can keep track of everything, and it'll all be handy dandy, and I hopefully won't get choice paralysis like so many other people do. So let's take a look at Backloggery. I love the aesthetic of this site. It's got that pixel art look. It's pretty great. It's, I believe, by Corey C of My Life in Gaming. I'm not entirely positive. Let's make an account, because I actually have not made my account yet, and it looks pretty simple. Username, password, email address. Simple enough. Okay, so we have finally logged into Backloggery, and in a 16:9 monitor, it's kind of whack. There are some Amazon links, it looks like, so it's probably just run off by ads and everything like that, so nothing too bad. I don't think this website's gonna hurt your computer in any sort of way. But yeah, so let's see. Welcome to the Backloggery. Add a game under my games, so looks like everything. Let's go to add a game. Let's take Spider-Man. So if we just type in Spider-Man for the original Xbox, right there. So unplayed is for games that you've never played. Unfinished, no significant accomplishments beaten. Completed is for 100%. Null, I guess for weird games. Mastered, a special status for completed games. Master crystals earned by challenging yourself beyond a game's usual scope. Interesting. Okay, so I've actually played a little bit of this. I haven't really done anything, so it's gonna say unfinished right there, and then now playing. I'm not currently playing this. Add game. Okay, sweet. So what happens if we just go to the backlog? Okay, details, no ratings for anything. If we click on this, just says Spider-Man. Okay, so that's interesting. This is a completely manual website. That's cool. If we take a look at Steam over here, I just have all these categories for games that I need to finish. So, you know, like, there's 8 games right there. And then my need to start list is really big. Like, I want, like, that looks like 20 to 30 games. I'm not gonna count, but these are all games that I want to start. So to manually go in and type that, not too bad. It could be significantly worse, but there are these games that I have played. I don't think I have any real finished ones, like maybe like a couple. Yeah, so like 4, the Resident Evil 2 one-shot demo. You know, not a lot of stuff happening here. If we go back to the main site, let's just click on somebody else, like Nifty. So this is their page. Wow, this is really white. And as you can see, they just have a whole lot of stuff going on over here. Like, if we let's take a look at their PC games, like Amnesia, and Yet It Moves, Bastion. It looks like this is all alphabetical. So they have 0 unfinished games that they've added on here, 31 beaten, and 3 100% completed. You know, not too bad, and it shows you their gamer tags everywhere, their friend codes and stuff, so that's pretty cool. Hope they don't mind. And I guess multi-tap is for people. Oh, okay, so multi-tap is your friends list. That's interesting. So if you have people that you've met elsewhere, and you and your friends like want to compare stuff, you can like have each other on here as like friends and compare your stats, which I think is pretty cool. So just going into this region is all NTSC. I'm really curious, like if we just go back to my games real quick. Let's click on Spider-Man, edit game details. So how to add DLC. So DLC can be added by including all items. Sure, original system. So this is North American. I own this. this is like household thing, subscription, borrow, rented, formerly owned. Okay, whoa, what is that? Other, okay. So yeah, this is a very I guess in-depth site if you want to just get as much detail as you can, but unfortunately this is all manual, so you will have to go in, type this in yourself. If you want to go in here and let's say just like add a game every time you beat it, sure, that's cool. You have like a log of all the games that you've beaten, but it does lack something for me personally, because this is very manual. I have a lot of games. I just want to like type in a name and like it'll go to it really quickly. You know, I don't want to have to fill out all these things myself, but it is pretty cool that they give you so much granular control. Like if for some reason I have a PAL region game, I can just search if somebody plays a lot of PAL or Japanese or Korean or whatever. It's very detailed, but I don't think, at least in my first impressions, this is right for me. I will try and experiment with it some more and come back and give a final impression for you guys before I end off this video, just so I can get a little bit more used to the site. Hey guys, so we're back. It's been a couple days. I've kind of updated some things, and you know what? Backloggery is not too bad. So I've gone through all my games on PC. I haven't added any more Xbox games. Added my Pokemon games. And overall, I'd say Backloggery is, it's very much based on the Excel spreadsheet that the original creator of the site had. Like, we can take a look at like these bars. I think like some of these details, and especially the trends, I think these are all very reminiscent of, you know, just having an Excel spreadsheet and typing everything in and then making graphs and everything so you can understand how good you've done on the progress in your backlog. But besides that, there are some pretty cool features, like the badges that you get. Like right now I have Cursed and Focus. Like I've added 10 plus games in a row because I've added all 49 games in like 2 days. I have Focus because the only game that I'm currently playing is Hyperlight Drifter, which you can add notes on if you like click over here and then these progress notes. So it's like currently still in first I don't know area. Then we save, like that's updated. We go back to my backlog and bam, it's right there. We just updated it. It doesn't show up in the memory card. I don't think those do. But if I've beaten a game or a game goes from unplayed to unbeaten or unfinished, it should show up in this memory card, which shows the last 3 things that you have done in your profile. I believe that's the only thing I've been able to find when going through my profile and other profiles. And I think that's just a nice little way if you find some other people on the side, or you and your friends are like just going through trying to complete as many games as possible. It's a pretty cool thing to have, in my opinion. We also have this like little XP bar for like how long you've been a member. So I'm guessing members who have been here since almost day 1 probably have this thing almost filled up. So that's pretty cool. Like we've looked through like most of the things in this site. Like there's PMs. I don't know what this fortune cookie is. It's just like choose criterion open cookie. Yep, that's what I thought it was. You randomly get a game out of your checkbox, open that cookie. I should play Half-Life. I should finish Half-Life. I will do that eventually, but I want to finish Hyperlight Drifter first. And you can add that to your now playing list, which is pretty fun. So like there's so many options. You have your page options just so you can have like notes and an RSS feed if you have a blog or a Twitter account or something else. I believe YouTube has an RSS feed, so maybe you can do that on a per channel basis. I'm not entirely positive. The page theme, which is why my color is like that blue, and you can change that with hex codes. There's banners. Like there's good ways to try and make it yours. It reminds me of just old forums, and that's pretty fun. But you know, I think the other sites that we're going to be looking at might be better suited towards me, just overall, because in the end this still just feels like a nice Excel spreadsheet wrapped in this pixel art style, and going through and manually adding all your games. Like, there's no database of games like the other sites that we're going to be looking at have, but it's still pretty cool. If you just want something that's really simple, that has tools that you can use to just log all your games, randomly choose a game, and potentially have some friends, features, and comment on other people's stuff, like, there is a community aspect to this, but overall I still feel like the main goal of this site is to be a nice Excel spreadsheet in just the best possible way. So that's all from me today. If you guys enjoyed anything that you saw, please hit the face. It'll be somewhere over here. Check out one of the videos on the side. One will be one I recommend to you. One will be one YouTube recommends to you. Check out all the links down below for everything I do on the internet. Leave a comment down below telling me how big your backlog is. My name is gregandcin, and God, I need to finish Hyperlight already.